for the B team is going to be nuts.
Oh, how come?
I'm running Keza, my draw deck, and I believe William's playing another draw deck.
Uh-oh.
So dude, it could be a series of very fast games.
How quick can we empty everybody's decks? Go!
If that's the case, let me go play my group hug deck.
Most of my cards only benefit me as far as draw goes, but I have a couple that benefit at least other people besides me.
Nice.
Although they're a little bit unpredictable, like Teferi's Puzzle Box. Don't plan on doing anything with your hand because you're going to get a fresh one at the start of your turn. And also run Pendant of Prosperity. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that one.
I'm not, no.
It costs 3 colorless mana artifact. When you cast it, it enters under the control of an opponent of your choice. So you basically you cast it for 3 mana and give it to an opponent.
Quartet.
And for 2 and tap it, they can draw a card and then they can play a land from their hand. And then I get to do the same thing.
Oh, cool.
But they're the one paying the 2.
Huh.
So if they want to draw and play a land, that's well worth it to pay 2. But then I also get to do it.
I like that.
It's almost group hug, except when I draw, I ping people.
Yeah, Keza. That's another one I've been looking at.
Oh, it's fun. I did mine kind of like a blink deck. I've got a virtual one, but that one is like $800 or $900.
Right.
My deck right now is 121, so it's got a long way to go. But I tried to give it a blink theme, just for blinking, Riverwise Augur, Mole Drifter, things like that, just to get recurring draw off it.
Right.
And protection.
Yeah.
Although I have yet to get any real blink effects going.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's draw and pray I get a peer into the abyss. Although the deck does now have Drogskull Reaver in it, so it does combo with that card and the commander in any kind of draw.
Nice.
Goes infinite. Unless I run out of cards in my library. Oh, I just saw a live caption.
Yeah. I just went with our starting soon screen. So Gandalf is just having some technical difficulties right now. He's trying to... Well, I guess I should watch. I think he can get into live streaming if he needs. We'll see where this goes. We'll give him a little bit. If not, we've got our backup case here. Chris is always ready for the action, right?
Of course.
But if you need me, I have a friend that could probably join.
Oh, nice. That's a good problem to have. More bodies than we potentially need. I love it.
I just don't know what deck he would play, and he plays shenanigan decks. So, like, they're not like high power level, but they have a niche funny thing, and don't know which one he would play. I think one of them is where it's, I think, a full red deck of just all lands, or like all lands.
Child of Alara.
I think it's Ashen.
Oh.
I think it's Ashen. It's where you just like nuke yourself.
Yeah. I love that.
So.
Interesting. Wow.
Are we running the same sleeves?
Are they the orange dragon shields?
No, I'm running
land
red.
Ashling the Pilgrim.
Oh, interesting.
Not like
Get
red,
it right,
but like
heavens.
Copper or something?
no, they're like a red color. It's I don't know why it's
Okay.
showing up as like they're not red, but it's like a. It's hard to.
Okay. Yeah, no, these are the oranges.
Yeah, this is not orange. It's
They
like
are-
an orange
these are-
red.
Okay.
They totally
these are
look
not
exactly
matte.
the same.
They do look exactly the same. I've recently just realized I like the non-matte dragon shields a lot better than the matte dragon shields.
I do too, but the problem is with those is I have some old decks that are sleeved in the non-matte. They stick really hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it is a chore to
Interesting.
shuffle them now.
Okay.
It wasn't at the time. They're really good, but then all of a sudden,
That's
I hadn't played with
interesting.
them in a bit, and then it's like I try to shuffle like my mono green deck or something like that. It's like
Okay.
chore to get them shuffle. So don't get me wrong, I love the non-matte dragon shields too, but
Yeah.
right now matte has been really good for kind
That's
of
fair.
keeping it
No,
not as
yeah.
sticky.
I definitely don't have anything against the mattes. I think I just like the non-mattes better.
The glossy sheen.
Mm-hmm.
So Heaven, Ginger's correcting you, saying it's an 86 land Ashling the Pilgrim deck. Get it right.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Welcome, Ginger. Good to have you here.
Yeah,
Non-matte
I
gold is
wanna
better
know
than
what
matte,
the
but
other
matte gray
13
is better
cards
than
are then.
non-matte.
Yeah. So what are the other 13 cards, Ginger? And he's also totally contentious that different colors are better in matte versus non-matte now.
I could
No.
see that though.
Oh no, I'm with Ginger. I just saw that in the chat. The non-matte gold is very superior to matte gold. I don't know anything about the gray though. That's interesting.
We're gonna have to build like a sleeve buying list of if you want this
The
color,
other
this
cards
is the
double
brand
mana
and the
and damage.
style. Oh damn. Doublers and doublers. And Gandalf's making it on in. This is awesome.
Okay.
Hey, he's alive.
We got there.
How you doing tonight, Gandalf?
Not too bad. How about yourself, Ben?
Doing good. Good to have you with us.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. Damn honeymoon and stuff just put me out of contention. Oh, this is good. So, I think everybody here has played with us before, right? No new faces. So you all know the gist. Mulligan as much as you need. Just don't hold a soul ring after your second one. Oh shit! Did we just run an ad break? I hope not. Twitch is bad for just auto ad breaking stuff.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna wait till it goes down, and I'm gonna get Ginger to give us a number, and we can get things going. No, that's good. Now, can I figure out? Oh, let's see.
Ben, what are those clear sleeves?
They are penny sleeves because I have to order in a whole bunch of good stuff. I've sleeved way too many decks because I've been buying pre-cons left, right, and center.
The trick is, you just don't sleeve anything until you think you're going to play it.
Yeah, but that's the problem is I've sleeved everything as I've been playing it.
Oh, well, okay.
So, it's not quite working out as well as I would like, but we'll get there.
Right.
I'll do a bulk order of like 10 sets for the next one. Though I think I may have to cave and get the Ultra Pro ones for the Tyranid deck. The fancy ones that match. Just feels right. So Ginger, I think the ad break should be over now. Do you want to give us a number between 1 and 7? We'll see where that goes. And then as we're getting things organized, why don't we go around?
6.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Flip video. So, you're choosing what the play order is here. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, I have in second last. That's true friend move there. And I'm dead last. Go figure. So why don't we go?
Suckers.
Yeah. Let's go around and play order. Penguin, introduce yourself, your commander. We'll just go around the room, and then we'll kick things off.
All right. What's going on? I'm Penguin. Today I am playing Ayula, Queen Among Bears. And this deck has as many bears as possible, regardless of actual playability or reasonableness of being an EDH.
I love decks like this. It's thematic.
Yes, very on theme.
Nice. And how are you, Gandalf?
I am playing Phoenix, God of Deception, which is a big butts toughness mill deck.
Oh.
So I will be turning my creatures sideways, but dealing no
I've
damage.
either played against you, Penguin, or seen you run that deck before.
Nice. And how about you, Evan?
I'm playing Gauche and Shintai or Life's Origin, so it's a shrine enchantment deck, so I have all the shrines in here. So I'm planning on just kind of comboing with the enchantments and shrines and seeing what happens.
Nice. And then I am bringing the new Tyranid deck, the Swarm Lord, to the table. So lots of counters going on, hopefully. If I don't get completely shut down like Co did last time. All right, so everybody's drawn up. We've got order. So Penguin, why don't you kick things off for us?
Alert. Heavens is the threat.
Ew.
Kill
All
him
right.
with fire.
That's a hand.
Smiley face.
Let's see. Let's drop the turn.
I don't know, Ginger. If you watch a lot of stuff here, Mill's the issue.
I'm going to go with Myriad Landscape, and I'll pass the turn.
I will draw. I will play
Hey now, there's nothing wrong with Mill.
Seagate Reborn. I'm gonna pay 3 life so that it enters untapped.
At 667 Omega we might have played before.
Bubble,
Damn.
and I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play Swiftwater Caves. Tapped, gain a life. And pass turn.
Okay, draw for turn. We'll do a Frontier Biovac. Tapped and pass turn.
Tap. Let's draw for turn. I'm gonna go with. Let's go with a forest. And get her out there. Ayula, Queen Among Bears. So she's a 2/2, and whenever another bear comes into play under my control, I either get 2+1/+1 counters on target bear, or a bear I control fights a creature I don't control. So, here we go.
Should have added an extra
Pass the turn.
L to my full nickname. Omega Militia.
I will draw. I will
Omega.
I'll play a Mystic Sanctuary, which enters tapped.
Maybe Penguin.
Control.
I'm on a bunch of
No
different
other
servers.
I'll tap my Seagate Reborn for 1, and I'll play a Nihil Spellbomb. Which is just an artifact I can use to exile someone's graveyard if I need to. I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw, and I will play Tranquil Cove tapped, gain a life, and pass the turn.
Okay. Keep draw. We'll play a mountain for turn. And I am going to basic land cycling and Ashen Barrens for forest. And pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Drop turn. Okay. Play another forest. And I am going to go with... I'm going to go tap 3 for an Adaptive Automaton, which is an artifact creature. It's a 2/2, but when as it comes into play, I choose a creature type. So I'm going to choose bear. So it is a bear in addition to its other types, and other creatures I control of the chosen type get +1/+1. So because it is a bear coming into play, Ayula sees that and is going to get bigger. So she's going to get 2 +1/+1 counters, and the Anthem effect from Adaptive Automaton means that she is a 5/5. All right. Going to combat because that's all that bears understand. Let's see. Gandalf is already at 37, going to mill us soon. Haven is at 42, gonna do some kind of shenanigan. Ben's got a precon, but it's got a lot of counters. Okay. I'm gonna make my way around the table here. So I'll start with the biggest life total, though. Haven, swing 5, Commander.
Alrighty, I take 5.
Alright, and there are no other tricks because it's mono green, and we don't understand instant speed trickery. So we'll pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap, keep and draw. I will tap. I'll tap 2, crack my Wayfarer's Bauble. I'll go get a swamp and have it enter tapped.
Pretty swamp.
Very nice.
Cool, thank you. And I will then, as my land for turn, play a Takanuma. And I will just pass the turn after that.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a forest. I will then tap 3 for Enchantress Presence. So whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. And that will be my turn.
That's suitable. Draw for turn. We'll play an island. And I'll tap 3 and we'll bring out a Venom Thrope. So it is a 2/2 flying Death Touch Hexproof.
Very rude.
And then I'll pass for turn.
We'll untap. We'll be sad at the Death Touch Flyer.
Hey, you still got one more person to go before you're going around the table to me, right?
Well, I guess I do now. Alright, land for turn is a Mosswort Bridge. Has Hideaway 4, so we're gonna check out the top 4 here. We're gonna hide something away. Oh yeah, we're hiding that away. Okay. If my collective creature power is 10 or greater, then I get to play the hidden card for free.
Nice.
Right now, collective creature power is 5, 6, 7, so we're a little ways away. Um.
All he
let's
needs
see
is
if I
one
can
more bear.
Let's go play another
True.
bear.
Yeah.
All I need is one more bear, they say. Alright.
Well, let me Google how many bears there are in Magic.
Many. Actually, it's not as many as you'd think, but
There's enough to make
I'm
a deck
playing
out
a
of it.
lot of them.
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to...
Do we include shapeshifters in this count?
well, yeah, I kind of am. Not ideal, but I think some of them had to be in here. I'm actually going to just go to combat and Gandalf swing 5.
Yeah, that blocks. Take 5.
And that is my whole turn. I will pass.
I will sacrifice my spell bomb on your end step. I'm gonna exile nobody's graveyard. I guess I'll exile your graveyard, Penguin, and I'll pay a black to draw a card when I do.
Good.
And then I will untap, keep it on draw for turn. Okay. I will play a Marsh Flats as my land for turn, and I will tap.
Isn't that a fetch?
Yeah, it is a fetch. I will
Waiting to fetch.
decide whether I'm waiting to fetch. I think I actually might be fetching now.
Look at this guy over here playing fetch lands.
Just the most expensive good mana fixing of all time.
Ever. Oh no, I completely agree. I'm sad. Well, what was it during cons? I think I opened like 2 or 3 of the polluted deltas. I traded them all away.
Yeah, that's what all of my friends said about when they used to play. That they would just like open them in packs and then trade them back to the store for more packs because they just were like, I will never use these.
Well, I actually traded mine. Well, I actually traded mine for like other cards to go in my EDH decks and stuff like that. So it wasn't like a bad thing. It was just looking back now, I'm like, I should have just kept one.
I'm going to grab a swamp.
I remember opening a polluted delta back in Onslaught and being really sad that I got this land in my rare slot. Because I wanted like a creature or something, right? And then the people, like, I opened it at an FNM or something. And the people who were there were like, oh, well, you know, I'll trade you this and this, and I'll trade you this and this. And like, you know, 10, 12-year-old me, whatever it was like, okay.
This is a better deal. I'm getting 2 cards for 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Mana, and I'm gonna play a Relic Golem. And then I'm going to tap 2 mana. I'm going to play a Mind Crank. So Relic Golem is a 6/6. It says it can't attack or block unless an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. And Mind Crank is an artifact that says whenever an opponent loses life, that player puts that many cards from the top of his or her library into his or her graveyard. And that will be the end of my turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a... Actually, wait. Yeah, no. I'll play a Takamuga or whatever. Don't know how to pronounce it, I do apologize. And then I will pay 4 to play my shrine. So, whenever my Kotushari of Life's Origin or another non-token shrine enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 colorless shrine, pay my creature token. So, Token. And then I played an enchantment, so I draw a card. And that will be my turn.
Tap.
If you'd like, I can flip my token over, so it's... No.
I'm fine with it as it is. It's kind of sitting...
I think it's okay.
It's sitting high enough up that it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
Because none of
Just
us...
let me know if it ever gets too confusing.
Yeah, I was going to say, none of us are crazy and play with lands in the front.
Hold on, wait, let me just switch my...
We'll play Forest as land per turn, and we'll pay 4 to bring out a Trigon Prime. 4/4 with whenever he attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it, and on another attack, target a Kraken creature. That creature can't be blocked this turn. And then, because I've got a flyer, do I want to make enemies?
We're all already your enemies.
That is true. So I'll swing 2 in the air at you, Penguin, because you've been picking on everybody else.
Yeah, that seems legitimate. I have a response to the attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Womp, womp,
Because
womp.
Because I'm not super interested in the Mind Crank. So I'm going to pay 2 and a green for a Crozen Grip on the Mind Crank.
Okay.
Just to avoid milling temporarily. I know it's coming. I just want to delay it as long as possible.
You know there's an Enchantress's presence on the battlefield, right?
Yeah, I'll deal with that in a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
My Mind Crank will be destroyed.
I'll eat the 2 damage.
Okay. And that's it for me.
Right. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Okay. So, okay. How am I gonna swing this?
Oh, you have the pretty artwork for Crozen Grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went a little nutty at one. Actually, this one wasn't that expensive, which I was kind of pleased with. Some of the other ones were very pricey, but that one was like, whatever.
I just like looking at the different artwork people have in their decks.
I like to get as many different awkward artworks as I can. How much of a threat do we think that Enchantress's presence is? Can it stick around for one more turn, or do we want it really dead, like right now?
It can stick around for another turn.
It's maybe one of the best cards in his deck.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, guys. Just lets me draw more cards.
Draw isn't one of the most powerful things in this game.
I know. Because I can get rid of the Goshen tie.
But why?
Getting rid of Enchanted Presence is probably better. Okay.
They're both really, really broken. So.
Yes. I think I'm gonna give him one more turn with the Goshen tie, which might be a mistake.
It's not a Rhystic
and I
study.
apologize if it
Let it
is
stay
a
for one
horrible
more
mistake.
turn.
I am going to play the ultimate bear, a Rune Claw bear. It's literally a 2/2.
2/2 with nothing.
It is a reprinted grizzly bear. But because it is a bear, it triggers Ayula, and it gets +1/+1. So what I'm going to do is Goshen tie is a 3/4, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ayula's a 5/5. I'm going to have her fight your 3/4.
Alright, it dies.
Alright. So, dealt with that problem. Now, I also have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 power. So I'm just going to activate this while I can. And get a Heraldic Banner. As it comes into play, choose a color. So I'll choose green. So my green creatures get +1/+0, and it's a bad mana rock. This is now worthless. I don't think I go to combat because I don't have any profitable attacks, and Ayula already has many damage marked on her, so I will just pass the turn and hope that not destroying that Enchantress's Presence doesn't bite me in the butt.
I will tap, keep and draw. I will play a Morphic Pool as my land per turn. And I will... I will tap... I suppose I will just tap... I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll just run Phoenix out there. And pass the turn.
Alright.
So blue and black makes him a creature. Okay.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. I will play Bloodfilled Caves tapped, gain a life. I'm trying to think, sorry. Let's do green, black, and then 2 to play Calyx Destiny's Hand. Planeswalker, I'm going to +1, which is look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an enchantment card from among them and put that card into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of the library in a random order. So he goes to 5. What was it? Top 4? I will choose Totem of Seeing Winds. Go to my hand, so at the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card for each shrine you control.
Ooh.
And that will be my turn.
Upkeep, draw. Oh my god. Okay, this is getting a little rough. I'm gonna play Opal Palace as land for turn, and then I will tap 3. I guess Opal Palace can go 2 to play Harrow, and I'll sacrifice a forest to do so. And I will grab a forest and an island to put onto the battlefield. Well, I'm not having a lot of options this game. I've drawn a little too much mana and ramp than I would like. 1, 2, 3, 4 remaining. So with 4 remaining, we'll hold those. And what do I want to do here? I don't necessarily want to leave myself wide open, but I think I am gonna swing. So I'm gonna send 4 at your Planeswalker Heaven.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna send 2 Flying Death Touch Hexproof at you, Penguin. And so
I have no blocks.
On attack, I get +1 on each of them.
I will block your 5/5 with my 1/1 shrine.
Okay.
I'll take 3.
Take 3.
So my shrine is dead.
And that's gonna be it for me.
Gonna untap. We're gonna draw for turn. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna pay 2.
Thank you for following Ginger Jam 49. Smiley face. You can
So how
now.
big is a 5/5
JP.
then?
He's a 5/5 right now, yeah.
Let's kill some guy tonight. We're holding hands and laughing while we shake 'em in the starlight.
I'm gonna pay
Let's
2
take a
for
motherfucking
a
life
werebear.
tonight.
Thanks, Ginger.
It's a 1/1. It's a Llanowar elf that's a bear. But
That's cool.
if I have threshold, then he gets bigger.
Nice.
And then bear comes into play. That's an Ayula trigger. Oh gosh. 5. Do I just pitch Ayula to it? That feels like a bad play. No, I'm going to put 2 more +1/+1 counters onto Ayula, so she's now a 7.
Big.
You're not supposed to get bigger.
Listen, Ben, your guys are getting bigger, my guys are getting bigger. That's how this works.
True. Okay, so we're just picking on the other 2. Got it.
Hey.
Yeah. Us Counter Brothers stick together.
How bad is that, Calyx? Exile
Counters.
until... Oh, that's interesting. I've not seen that card. That seems very useful to you.
I mean, the picking up enchantments, that's pretty nice. All of them seem pretty nice for you.
Yeah.
It's an enchantment deck.
Yeah, right? I know, it's the enchantment deck. I'm going to go to combat.
Look at Ben already trying to
I'm going to
politic
send
for his
the
life.
Runeclaw Bear and
LOL.
Adaptive Automaton, which is a collective 5 power, at Calyx. I'm
Okay,
going to swing Ayula, which is 7 power, at Ben. And just see what happens, because he's got mana open, but, you know, there's only one way to find out if he has shenanigans.
In response, I'll take 7 damage.
Ah, excellent. That was the response I was hoping for.
And Calyx dies.
Okay. Second main phase, I will... Oh, I'm a bad magic player. Ben, it's 1 more because of the banner. Ayula's an 8/7. That's my fault.
All good. I've taken it.
But then I will pass the turn.
Okay. On your end step, I'm going to tap my Relic Golem to mill Ben for 6 cards.
Ooh. What's making it 6?
Relic Golem has 6 toughness.
6 toughness. It's based on the Phoenix ability.
Yeah,
Right.
so Phoenix gives all the
Oh.
creatures the ability to tap and...
Where X is. Okay, I was just looking at the Relic Golem where it's like mill 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The Relic takes a while to get there on its own, but...
Yeah. Okay,
You
mill
don't
and
need
meat
them
of
to get
some
there.
lands, Arcane Signet, Tyrant Guard, Horospex, and Tuck Screen.
Just for reference, I can't do anything about Phoenix because it's indestructible even when it's a creature. So, yeah. I am of no use there.
Swords to plowshares.
Yeah, you
Or
can
sword to
sort
plow.
Alright, I will... I think that I will play a 1, 2, 3, 4. And I
Barrier
will
breach
play
deals with Phoenix.
a Bone Horde. So Bone Horde enters the battlefield, and I create a Phyrexian germ to attach it to. And it's an equipment, and it gives the creature +X, where X is the number of creature cards in all graveyards, which I think right now is like maybe 1 or 2.
Ben has a few.
3.
Yeah, Ben has 3. Wow, more than I thought. Good.
You just milled them all in there.
Yeah. But 3 is only a meager beginning. And then I will play Bears player is pretty scary. Big fat freaking bears, man.
They're
right.
husky. They're not fat. Thank you.
I will play a Watery Grave and just have it enter tapped. And I will pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will play Plains. I will then go green-white for Jukai Naturalist. Lifelink enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast.
I'm gonna respond to that.
Yeah.
With that guy on the stack.
Yep.
I'm gonna Beast Within the Presence. You'll get to draw the card off the Jukai Naturalist. But you're probably not gonna draw the card off of the next thing. You do get a 3/3 green beast out of it.
Alright,
So,
well, 3/3. I will.
You get a dude.
Yeah, but you can just fight it. Draw a card.
I will pay for that, by the way.
Okay.
That was.
So, and then I will 5, 1 blue, 3 colorless, plus that makes it 4 colorless. For Hoden of Seeing Winds.
Yep, there it is.
So at the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card for each shrine you control.
Gent Swords.
And that will be me turn.
Okay. Can I get something good? Okay, we will play a forest for turn. And then we are going to go 2, 4, 5, and 6 to cast the Swarm Lord.
There he is.
So he comes in with 2 because it's his first, and then Opal Palace gives him 3.
Yo, happy Tuesday, everyone.
Hey, baller. And whenever a creature dies with a counter, I get to draw a card. Finally, card draw. So he's on the table. Ayula's open.
Only an 8.
Only an 8. It's getting big.
Nothing to see here.
But who am I? The Indestructible scaring me too. But I think Penguin, you're still the scariest.
I accept it.
So it always feels good to be scared, right? Or scary.
Yeah.
So I'll swing at you with both this time. So the Trigon's a 6/6.
10 total?
Yeah, 10 total, 4 flying.
Alright. I'm gonna declare no blocks and just take the 10.
Okay. Interesting. And then I'll pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Nothing. Draw for turn. Okay. big is the Trigon Prime?
Trigon Prime is a 6 right
now,
yeah.
Okay.
Kill it, I want my card.
Yeah, I know you want your card. That's what I'm afraid of here.
Burn from within or hour of devastation is the responsibility of the red players to run.
Pay 3 for a Realm Walker.
Shapeshifter.
So, Realm Walker is a changeling. Excuse me. So it is a bear, which means it will trigger Ayula. I'm going to choose bear, so I can cast bears off the top of my library, and I can look at the top of my library. When Realm Walker comes in, oh god, I don't want Ben to draw, but I don't want Ben to draw a lot. So I'm, what do I? 6/6. Ayula's a 8/7. She'd live. Okay. Sorry, I just realized the glare on the automaton. Ben, you're gonna get to draw a card because I'm gonna have Ayula fight the Trigon Prime.
Okay.
She lives because she's an 8/7, but enjoy your card, sir.
Thank you, appreciate it.
I am going to look at the top card of my library. Interesting.
Is it a bear?
It was not, in fact, a bear, which makes me very sad.
No.
It's okay. It's fine. I'm sure things will turn out fine in the end. And then I will actually just pass the turn.
Okay.
Interesting.
On your end step, I come for Ben's graveyard again.
Oh. Another 6.
Another 6.
Wow. We're hitting
Please
hard here.
report to me the number of creatures.
5, 6. This is only adding 2 creatures, but we also added 1 from Penguin as well. So you're up to 6 total?
No.
Yeah, because you killed my Trigon.
Yeah, sorry, I killed one. Yes, my apologies. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I am up to 6. 6 plus 6.
Sorry, I'm just checking if I've got any unearth or anything fun there.
Yeah, you're legally required to tell me if you have anything that comes out of the graveyard on its own, okay? Because I can't see and look through all your graveyards.
Oh yeah, no, and I'm trying to pay attention to that. I don't entirely know the entire deck yet, so.
Man, I will play down a Fetid Pools as my land for turn. And I will tap 1, 2, 3, and I will play a Glasspool Mimic, and I'm going to have it enter as a copy of the Relic Golem.
Makes sense.
Then I'm going to tap the I guess the Phyrexian Germ, and I'm going to have Penguin mill 6 cards.
Wait, I'm not getting all the graveyard hate? I don't believe it.
Thinking. Just thinking about whether yeah, okay, I'll just mill 6 now. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You hit 1 creature, sir. It is a bear cub, which is just another 2/2 for 2.
The theme of bears.
And then I will tap 1, 2, and I will equip the Bone Horde
To the relic golem.
the Relic Golem.
So doesn't the germ die?
Yeah,
Yep.
the germ dies.
Okay.
But we now have
And that will be it
13.
for my turn.
You're not gonna make somebody
Alright.
mill 13? Come on.
I can do it whenever I
Untap-
want. I'd like to hold
draw.
up a really big-ass blocker.
True.
And
Swap
then
turn?
later be able to mill someone for 13.
Or it's not, sorry, swamp for turn. Mountain for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Then we will go green.
For what it's worth,
Right.
I have Threshold for Werebear, so it's bigger now.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 to cast. Go Shintai.
This guy's back.
Then I get that. I did miss my. Do I get my draw for the Scene Winds? I missed my trigger on that.
I think you have to.
It's not a May. That's why I was just like, I missed it. I don't know how we're doing that.
Oh, go for it.
It wouldn't change anything I would do. It just means I draw 2 cards. So. And then. That's. I think that's it. I think that's all I can do. I will pass turn.
Tap. Keep draw. Interesting. I'll play a mountain for turn. We will, I think, try to slow Gandalf down a little bit here.
Slow me down. I've milled. You guys have 300 life.
Yeah, but it works
To
in
my
my
deck.
it works in my my benefit for a quick second here, because I'm going to cast a Malanthrope. So it's a flying,
Okay.
and when it enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. I'll do my own, and I get a
Do
plus
your own graveyard.
Yes.
Oh,
And I
okay.
get to put a +1/+1 on him for each creature milled this way. So everything
See,
there
this
is
is
exiled.
This is why I spread it out a little bit sometimes.
I was really hoping you'd mill me for a bit more.
Someone's gonna exile someone's graveyard.
Yeah.
What's the name
Alright,
of
so
that
how many
card?
creatures do you cause to leave?
6 of them will leave. Because there should
Only
only
one.
be the bear cub in penguins right now, right?
Okay.
So it's Malanthorpe. Malanthth. Yeah.
Okay.
And so he is,
Picture. Oh, there it is.
yeah,
Right.
he's a flyer, so he's an 8/8 flyer right now.
Jesus.
You
And
people and your flying creatures. I don't understand this premise.
And how big is your Ayula right now?
Ayula is a 6/7. She's an 8/7.
She's an 8/7, eh?
I will trade with your commander because mine costs 2. And yours costs 6. Just for reference.
Let's see if you hold up to that. Swarmlord and Venomthrope coming your way.
I said what I said, that I'm going to block with Ayula.
Okay.
Who you're gonna block?
I can only block the ground creature because
Yeah.
the other one flies.
Yeah.
That's true.
So in response to the blockers, I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to Inspiring Call, so I get to draw a card for each one with a counter on it, and they gain indestructible till end of turn.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go. Bear should be less of a problem for a bit. Okay.
I'm gonna Myriad Landscape just to get the
Sure.
lands in play here.
Yeah, and I will go to my second main phase, and I will go 2 to explore to play an additional land this turn. That'll be a forest, and draw a card. And then I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Nothing. Drop a turn. I use this die once. Here. Okay. I'm gonna look at the top card. Cool. I will go. Yeah, why not? I'll just go for Ayula. She's back. She's not as big, but she's back. That is all she wrote. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I do my usual tomfoolery, and I mill bear player for 7.
Alright, you hit 2 creatures. You hit a grizzly bears and a mother bear. I can exile the mother bear from my graveyard, so
In
just
order
as
to
an
do
FYI.
what?
In order to make 2 2/2 green bear tokens.
Okay. Seems
So.
decent.
Yep.
How much does that cost mana? How much mana does that cost?
Oh yeah, it costs 5.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Yeah, it's
Alright,
5 and exile
will
that to get to 2/2s.
begin my turn. Oh, that's a good draw. But I had a plan this turn. Alright. I will tap 1 and a blue, and I will play the reality chip.
Nice.
That's a card.
And I will tap 1, 2, 3, and I will reconfigure the reality chip onto this relic golem. Now I may play spells and lands from the top of my library. And I will tap 1, 2, and I will play this fog bank from the top of my library.
Nice.
And I will leave that other
Oh
card.
wait, I can do that too.
Yeah. We're not so different, you and I.
Yeah.
Okay, I will pass my turn.
Untap. Upkeep. So at the beginning of my upkeep, draw a card for each shrine I control. I control 3, so I draw 3. So 3, untap, upkeep, and now I draw. So, I shall play... Let's see, I am surprisingly only have 1 green mana. Perfect! I will then do green and Bloodfield Caves to play Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest. It says at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, add X mana of any one color where X is the number of shrines I control. Shrine into the battlefield, so another shrine token. I'll just do this. Comes into play. Then I will do white and 2 colorless to play Teleportation Circle. At the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 target artifact or creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. And then I will play Jungle Hollow or land for turn, gain a life. I will then go to my end step. I will bounce my Go Shintai, so I get 3rd shrine. And that'll be it.
Okay. Shrines everywhere.
And discard. Sorry.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw.
I will
You're drawing-
discard a swamp.
How many from that shrine every turn now?
1,
5,
2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6.
Pretty big.
Yep.
Did you pitch
And I
any,
generate.
Did you pitch any creatures when you're
I
discarding
pitched a
the
swamp.
hand size?
I only had to discard 1 card, and that was a swamp.
Okay. We're gonna do 3 to play Shadow of the Warp. Hopefully this will slow Heaven down a little bit.
Hey.
So
Wait,
the
what does that one do?
first creature spell I cast each turn costs 2 less, and whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, Shadow of the Warp deals 2 damage to that player.
Ouch.
So slowly ping you down a little bit.
Not if I keep playing my life gain lands.
Damn it. Then we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play a Screamer Killer. It's a 5/5 trample with whenever I cast a creature spell with mana value 5 or greater, it deals 5 damage to any target. So I can ping people with that one too. Oh, and that was silly of me. I cost 2 less because it's my first creature card. I can math, honestly. And then
5 damage is a bit more than a ping. LOL.
Come on. Okay. Now, where do I want things to go? That's kind of like I'm looking. I'm like Gandalf. I can't do much against unless I throw everything or a good chunk of stuff at him. But he's doing good. I feel like I picked on the bears a little bit. Shrines. There's a lot of shrines out. We need to
Shrines
hold
is
that
like
down.
real big. We are not. I don't know how we're beating. Draw 5 every turn.
Yeah.
I'm in blue black. My enchantment removal options are next to none. And if I mill him, he can just return the best thing from
spoilers.
his
Back to
battlefield,
nature.
so.
I've used a fair bit of my enchantment removal already, so
Yeah.
you know, a lot of other enchantment removal isn't really on theme with the whole bears aspect.
Yeah.
Fight the enchantments, bears. Fight them.
Pretty much. I'm gonna fight the ones that are creatures for sure.
Ben, are your creatures already tapped for some reason?
No, I was just tapping them as
He's
I was
attacking.
making my decision. So I'll attack
okay.
Heaven with a 8/8 Swarmlord and a 8/8 Melanthrope that's flying.
Okay. Since everyone seems to not like me, I'll just full block your commander. With everything.
Okay.
So that would be, I'll just tap these kind of like this, so that way you can see what I'm blocking with. So that's a 3/3 beast, a 3/4, and then 3 1/1s.
And then 3 1/1s. Okay. So 9 total, which is enough to kill him, which is good. Do I have enough to kill you? Well, Goshinta is gonna go, and the 3. Sorry, like the number of.
How is he doing 39 more damage?
Whoa.
You should take out the
All the
1/1
shrines.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shrines are actually a bigger problem than the beast.
And I was gonna say I have enough to get rid of Goshinta and all the shrines, right?
Yeah, because that is 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get rid of those. Commander will go. And your beast stays alive. And then you take 8 in the
Oh,
air.
wait, not that. Yeah, I take 8 in the air. Okay. So.
Not my Swarm Lord. I do get to draw a card because somebody with a counter died. And that's it. Is that it for me? Might as well spend the mana. 3 to bring out Bread for the Hunt, so whenever a creature I control with a 1/1 counter on it deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card. And on to you, Penguin.
Untap. Nothing at the upkeep. Draw for turn.
Getting a bit fancy there,
Alright,
Ben,
let's
with a
see.
business
Realm
card holder
Walker.
for your commander. Smiley face.
That's okay. Sure. Let's do
Omega.
something.
I have enough that I could bring all... Oh, you might have this muted.
That's okay. So there's some stuff happening over there. There's some stuff happening over here. That's an enchantment again. Ugh, these stinking enchantments. That's a big dude I can't do anything about. Okay. I am going to
How many cards do you have in your hand, Penguin?
6.
6.
Yeah, soon to be 5. Oh,
Makes
do I
sense.
do that? Is that the better play? I guess it is. Yeah. No, it's not the. It is, right? All the other ones are not good plays? Yeah, all the ones are not good plays. Okay. I'm going to pay 5. And I'm going to play Grisly Fate. Grizzly, it's a sorcery. It says put 2/2 green bear creature tokens into play. But if I have Threshold, I put 4/2 green creature tokens into play. We got Threshold. So,
Things get
May I ask
spicy
what
now.
Threshold
that means we
is?
get... Yeah, Threshold is if you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard.
Okay, perfect.
It's
Thank you.
it's an old mechanic.
Oh,
So I will get 4/2 bear tokens. Grizzly Fate also has flashback, for what it's worth.
For 7?
And each of those bear tokens is going to trigger Ayula. So,
Yeah.
we're gonna put
Big board.
6
Yeah.
+1/+1 counters onto her. And then
The
it's
last
a little
will
bit of
be...
a overkill. She's gonna
Yeah.
fight the Jukai Naturalist.
A bit of overkill?
So, Heaven, you are gonna gain 2 life. Because the Naturalist has lifelink.
yeah, no, I can't do just.
And which is like a little... I mean, I guess that's fine.
Just munching on the woods and just a roided bear comes up and smacks
Yeah,
him.
pretty much slaps him upside the head. I am then going to pay 1, and using the Realm Walker ability, I'm going to play the top card of my library because it is, in fact, a bear. It just doesn't look like it. It's a universal automaton, which has changeling.
Okay.
So it's a bear.
Okay.
And that bear, I'm actually going to use that trigger from Ayula to put 2 +1/+1 counters onto Adaptive Automaton.
4 fight triggers.
Because it's an anthem effect.
4/4
and then we're
bears
gonna pass the
entering.
turn.
Okay.
He mix it up, Omega.
Will do some milling on your end step.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going to mill. I'm going to
Oh.
mill.
Your
What's
creature count goes up by 1, my Jutai. I don't know if you put that in.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
keep track of that. I did that. So I'm gonna mill for 6. I'm gonna mill Ben for 6.
Okay.
Report to me the number of creatures in that 6, please.
5, 6. We've got 2 creatures in there.
And then I will tap the Relic Golem to mill. I think I will mill the Ayula player. No, I'm gonna mill Ben again. It's time for 12.
Oh!
I just want you to know I did count out 12 for you.
Yeah.
I think, as a neutral
NM,
observer,
he took the
I think it's
counters
okay
3.
to start milling Heaven, because
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's not going to get
Slow
many
them down
creatures, though.
Actually, you'd be surprised what this deck
I'm
has.
not gonna get
Oh.
that many creatures.
Well, half of the shrines are enchantment creatures.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but only half of them.
So you
Yeah.
get 2...
Not that many.
2 more creatures.
2 more creatures.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's it?
Okay.
Oh,
I
I'm gonna
will
look at this.
tap. Draw. Look at the top card of my library. Can I get a library size count from you, Penguin? Current cards in library.
$65.
65. You didn't count that token. The
Nope.
token bears, right? Okay. I saw you point to it. 65.
No, it should be 65. Let me double check.
All right. And then can I get the same count from Heaven?
That scares me, but yes, sir.
Yes. Anytime this question's asked, it's very worrisome. Damn mill players.
So your life total.
Nope, 66 because I counted Ayula.
66. Okay.
Go mill go.
Damn it, Omega.
$77.
66 and 77. Okay. Alright. I will. I am going to start off by tapping 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to play Bruvac, the Grand Total.
Yep. I figured that Bruvac is the start of this. All right.
Yeah, he factors into this
Yep.
mathematical equation I'm doing here. And I am going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I am going to traumatize you, Penguin.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. I need to know how many creatures
Jesus.
are currently in your graveyard.
Penguin isn't out until he fails to draw.
Give me 1 second, Gandalf, because I don't know if I can count. Because I told you 66, and I don't want you to be cheated of this.
Yeah, I did choose you because I expected.
So it was even. Yeah, it's an even number. No, I understand
Yeah.
that. So I'm not trying to cheat you. I just
Doing a double check.
I suppose I don't really mind, even if you were wrong. I can use Fog Bank probably to kill you.
Right.
I just
No,
would like
30?
to know if
What's 33 and 66? Should be 90.
99.
I'm counting 65, so I might just be missing a card somewhere. That's my bad. I'll look for it later. Let's assume that it's 66 because that's what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
There are 15 more in addition to whatever you already have.
So I think my count stands at 8.
Yeah, so 23.
So I'm up to 23.
Yeah, I am missing a card, which I will look for later. It should be 66 because of how the count works out.
Okay.
Because I have 33 cards out of my library.
So 10 plus 29 is 39. Okay.
Oh,
So then I will.
So you do take 2 damage for your non-creature spell. Not that it'll matter.
I'll take my penance. And I will. What do you got over there for creatures now, Ben?
Can't see Ben's commander.
Get some big lads over there still.
I've got an 8/8 flyer, and 4/4 flyer, and a 5/5 trample.
8/8 flyer, 4/4 flyer, 5/5 trample. Who cares? I will.
Why is it a female voice, sleepy face?
I like to be different, baller.
Alright. 4, 10. Alright. 2, 8, 16 plus 2, 8, 29. Okay.
Crying cat face.
I will pass my turn.
Untap. Upkeep, I draw 2. And then draw. Sure, I will land for turn. How do I want to do this? Let's see. So it's green, 2, 3. Oh, wait, no. It's 3, so green and 3, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. Do I want to play my commander? Nah. You can always play it at a later date. Right? Right?
Yep.
We have more turns coming, right?
Maybe. We'll see.
So I'll pay 2.
I got a big gun. Alright.
And 3 colorless to play Krufix, God of Horizon.
Okay.
He's indestructible as long as your devotion to green and blue is less than 7. It is a creature. I have no max hand size. If unused mana would empty from your mana pool, that mana becomes colorless instead.
Okay.
So I've also decided to generate 2 green mana with the Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest.
Okay.
So, and then we'll go from there. We will do... I will use that. So 2 green. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 to play Shrine Steward. I'm going to search my library for an aura or shrine card, reveal it, and put it in your hand, then shuffle. So, and then at the end of my turn, teleportation circle goes off. I'm gonna blink Shrine Steward, so I'm gonna be able to do that again. So I will search for 2 shrines, and that will be my turn. I'm gonna choose Hodin of Infinite Rage. Maybe not. Hold on. Let me look. And that'll be it for me.
So, interesting question. Casting the god as not a creature, would that proc my Shadows of the Warp?
It's a creature on the stack.
Oh,
okay.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a creature spell.
That's kind of what I figured reading it, but
yep.
It's always there's so many interesting interactions.
It's the same as like if you're looking for like destroy target non-creature.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a like an enchantment creature, it's a no-go.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you're good over there, Heaven, while you're searching?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can do anything against this big gun against our heads. Okay, untap, upkeep, draw.
So you said 77, and then you drew... How many cards on your turn? You drew like 3 cards.
I drew 3.
And
then I just...
4, 5.
Yep.
So you should be at
72.
72.
A nice even number.
That matters that much.
Okay. We are going to pay 2, 4, 7.
That's a lot of mana.
8, 9.
That's a lot of mana. Big X spell.
And reduced by 2, so this will be X11 Zoanthrope. It comes
Zoanthrope?
Zoanthrope. Zoanthrope. So it's ravenous.
Flying Ward 2, it deals X damage to any target.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Sure.
9 damage to any target?
11, because it's also
11
reduced by 2 for Shadows of the Warp. Is this... No, what's our... Bruvac's the biggest problem.
Bruvac is a big deal.
Just to let you guys know, I chose Sanctum of All and then Hodin of Infinite Rage.
Okay.
I'm a 2-fetch.
You know what? I'm not going to go as aggressive as I thought there. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoa.
5. What?
This seems a little late to be pulling this maneuver. Did you draw your card already?
Nope. I literally just went to play him. Right? Because I have nothing that allows me to draw a card.
I'll allow it, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I have not drawn a card at all. So it's reduced by 2, so he's getting +5, and I get to shoot with 5, and I'm going to target Bruvac.
Okay, I have responses.
You have responses?
Yeah, definitely big time. I am going to... You have a draw trigger on the stack as well, Ben?
I don't believe so.
Yeah,
you will from the Ravenous.
Yeah, you have one from the Ravenous.
Oh, right.
The Zoanthrope.
The Zoanthrope. And then
so
I do have a stack where I can kill 5 as well, too.
You do have what?
There's a cast trigger here.
The Screamer Killer.
The Screamer Killer.
So he gets
Screamer
5
Killer.
damage to anything. So
Yeah.
you actually do that before.
Yeah, you do
the
that
other
before any of the things enter the battlefield.
So
Okay.
Screamer Killer trigger on the stack first. What
Okay.
are you shooting?
it deals 5 damage.
Right, so I get 2 shots of 5 to any target. So
Right, but
Screamer
the
Killer.
Screamer Killer.
The
The
Screamer
reason
Killer
it's
happens
relevant.
before the Ravenous enters the battlefield.
Okay, so Screamer Killer is going to be on Bruvac.
Okay. I will tap my to do a little bit of math. You're at 72. Okay. I will tap the relic golem that has the reality chip attached to it, and I'm going to do that in order to mill heaven for 12. And report to me the amount of creatures that are in that 12.
One creature. Let me just double check. Yep, just one.
Okay. And now I'm going to assume that everyone's numbers are still right. And I will tap the big relic golem with the bone horde on it. And that will
Penguin,
mill
have you considered running any Death
heaven
Touch equipment in
for
that deck?
3rd.
With Ayula's
times
fight
2,
mechanic.
So 60.
Jesus.
Should be the rest of his library.
It's close.
It should be. Because you just did 12 and you should have had 72.
Okay.
I thought about it, yeah,
then
but
I
it
will
doesn't
let
fit the
that
theme, ha.
damage trigger from your spell resolve, and Bruvac will be toasted.
Okay. So then, when Zoanthrope enters, I have the draw trigger and the 5 damage trigger.
Mm-hmm.
So the 5 damage, I'm actually going to send it Fogbank, because I think that'll kill it.
Yes, it will.
Can't make it indestructible there.
I will respond
By
to
tapping
that
it.
trigger, though,
Okay.
by tapping it to mill you for 2, Ben.
Okay. 1, 2, one more creature.
One more creature came from you, and then how many more creatures are now total in Heaven's graveyard?
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Because that might matter.
Okay, so
Sure it does.
let me
Some
count.
bears are in circuses and they wear collars, so basilisk collar is thematic.
Is your god a creature yet?
Do not have a lot of devotion today. I
These bears
express my
would never
love for
be
my
in a
god
circus.
other
7
ways.
more got added.
7 more. Okay. So that should put me at 32 creatures total in the yard. We're gonna be losing a lot when Penguin dies, though. But you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, proceed with your turn, Ben.
Okay.
But what if they were freed from a circus and still had a collar on?
So then I will play Game Tail tapped for turn. I will tap 3.
I can logic it to be thematic. LOL.
Omega will always find a way to make it work. And we'll bring out a Adelan Jackal. It's a 2/2 trample haste. And whenever he deals combat damage to a player, I may search my library for a basic land and put it on the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle. And then I will go to combat. And I think I have to... Yeah, I think I got to go at you. So we'll attack with all 4 of these right at you, Gandalf.
Okay.
So
Big.
There's 8, 12 in the air, and 7 trample
On the ground.
on the ground.
Okay, well, I have no blockers, so I will take
19.
19. Go to 10.
Okay. And he dealt combat, so I get a... Well, let's do the... When a creature with a +1 deals combat damage, draw a card, so I get 2 draws. And then I just get to search for basic land. And that's going to be it for me.
And untap. I'm gonna sit on my upkeep for a second, just to explain something, because I was contemplating 2 moves last turn. It was either 4 Bears in the Automaton, or Beast Whisperer, which really doesn't do anything. It's a 2/3. When you cast a creature spell, draw a card. It's not even a bear.
Disgusting.
And then I was gonna play Words of Wilding, which
says,
is the next time. So pay 1. The next time you would draw a card, put a 2/2 bear creature token into play instead.
Oh! Oh, that would have been nice.
So, the empty library, I would have just paid 1 for the 2/2 instead, which would have been so hilarious. But at my upkeep, I look around a bit. I don't think I can play any of these at instant speed. I don't think any of my flashback is instant speed.
I hope not.
Oh.
Play a bear, fight something, kill something.
I'm just making sure none of the flashback is instant speed. I'm 90% certain my flashback is sorcery speed.
The dangerous thing about playing this deck is people just seem to always have like one last dying gasp.
Oh yeah.
I wish they would just die already. I actually almost wish I kept you alive, Penguin. But...
I would have killed you though. I actually might have been able to kill the table this time.
Yeah, that's what I kind of
So
thought. Your board is really big.
No, I'm not upset at all. It was a good, and I think it looks like everyone is going to die kind of right here. So
yeah, it looks like everyone. I don't think anyone else is
one way or another.
Yeah.
One way or another, everyone's dying here. No, I don't have any effects instant speed, so I try to draw a card and fail.
Okay.
Sad.
So now I'd like.
All right. I'm going to count how many creatures are leaving now.
Yeah, you could. I don't think you have to do that. I think you should just. I think the remaining players should just give me a quick recount of creature cards in graveyards. I am at 2.
9.
You only have 9 total creatures in your yard.
Yes.
5.
Jesus Christ. Okay, 2, 9, and 5.
Yeah,
so,
I definitely had that.
16.
So I think so. We were at 16 on that. All right. I will begin my turn then. We'll untap. Draw. I will look at the top card of my library. Ooh, man.
Oh, that wasn't a promising.
depends which side of the table you're on.
I guess that's true.
How many cards you got in that old library there, Ben?
Good question. $38.
38. Okay. And Heaven is going to draw
So
on
many
his upkeep.
cards.
Come on,
So
dating.
many cards.
Heaven, you don't have any instant speed flashback cards in your graveyard currently, right? You have
No,
nothing?
sadly I don't.
Okay, just making sure, so I don't have to worry about it and get surprised.
No, I wish I had my instant return all my artifact or all my enchantments and artifacts from the graveyard to the battlefield, but
Ooh.
I have the sorcery one.
I will tap. I will tap the relic golem that has the bone hoarder on it, and I'll mill you for 22. Then.
Okay.
Hi, big.
And
Hey, BK.
report to me the amount of creatures that are in that number.
1.
I don't know that it matters. So what I'm gonna do after that is attach the bone horde to the other relic golem.
You get 10 this time.
Okay. So it goes up to 26. And then I will tap it and mill you for what should be the rest of your library.
Yep.
And so I don't get punked.
16.
So I don't get punked. Are there any instant speed cards that could be cast from your graveyard on upkeep that I should know about?
I don't believe so, but I'm just double checking. I only have 1 mana though, so I don't think I'll be.
Well,
Oh, I
you
guess
untap
I've
and
got-
then you get your upkeep, right? So you'd have all your mana. All that pesky mana.
Doesn't look like it. It looks like what my only drawback is if I play lands.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing
I
here.
will then tap. Yeah. I will then tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just play an Eater of the Dead. And I will pass the turn.
I will untap, upkeep, die.
And I will
Okay.
untap, upkeep, and die.
Yeah. Got it. Good game.
Good game, guys.
That was good. That was good.
Damn Mill always bringing it home. I really just got to start targeting
We definitely
chasing
drew
Mill.
a decent. We definitely do a decent silver bullet. Otherwise, it would have just been much more of a slow grind. But Bruvac was traumatized putting.
Bruvac, I was gonna say Bruvac traumatized. That's a good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't ask
The-
for a
Once
better
you
setup than
once you
that.
played Bruvac, I was like, yeah.
The game All Star
It's
really
why
though
I
was
put
reality chip.
Eldrazi.
Reality chip saved me when I had like no cards in hand.
True.
Yeah.
Allowed me to bridge some decent turns.
I just got bullied.
Sorry.
Yeah, I knew. I kind of felt like this happens to me so many times when I play this deck. If I mill some graveyard centric deck, like a little bit at a time, I just get like owned.
I will say I did have a single card in my hand. I was hoping you'd at least mill me once, like just to spread the love, you know. I was hoping you'd be like, oh, you know, I'll kind of spread around.
And Eldrazi
No.
I was hoping you'd
RY,
hit
I
me
run
for
a lot of
12 or something,
graveyard
because
hate
then
in
I
my
had a
mill
card in
deck.
my hand. It was Return from the
LOL.
Vaults. So return all artifacts and enchantment cards from all graveyards to their owners
See,
to
I
the
just
battlefield.
I never do it against like decks that I feel like are gonna be able to do that shit.
So
The best way to play it usually is to just mill someone a bunch and make them your like living battery to charge all of your like stuff that gets bigger.
No.
And then you just leave them alone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, get them in a scary spot and then.
Yeah, I'll just leave.
Fine.
I just like leave someone at 10 cards, and then I
swords.
say, "I'm not gonna touch you. You have 10 more turns to play the rest of your game." That's a lot of turns, you know.
Yeah.
10 cards in your library. Don't try to draw that much, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, slow grind it. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Watch
Proceeds.
the
10
table.
more turns. as
in
long as you
spite
only
proceeds to
draw
kill
one per
themselves, so
turn.
you lose your big creatures.
LOL.
They can do that if they want, but most people tend to have a decent shot with 10 cards in their library. 10 turns to be able to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
The bottom 10 cards of your library are exactly the same as the top 10 cards of your library. So,
Yep. Same chance of having the same stuff. So.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. Well, thank you guys very much for a fun game today. It was
Yeah, this was an entertaining
yeah.
one. The Bears went off really hard.
yeah.
The thing about it, it's a mono green deck. So like if I get stuff, oh, I'm gonna get it. But then if I don't, oh boy howdy, are we here twiddling our thumbs?
Yeah.
No, it was great seeing all of them. It felt like everybody was scary at some point, which is what I always go for.
Yeah.
I hate those games when somebody just doesn't feel like they're playing.
Oh, for sure.
So, no, it's very good. Appreciate you guys all being here. It's always great to play with you guys. Anybody in
Good
chat,
for you guys.
thanks for being here as well, too. We are just doing a join the party thing, so anybody that's here, you're automatically entered in the room. But if you guys are in chat, throw those swords in chat, and we'll enter you into that. There's we've been drawing a few things in the join the party as well, so nothing super spicy yet, I don't think, but there's a whole month to go, so I'm sure there'll be lots of. Oh wait, no, join the party. It'll be an Infinity and Collector's Pack at the end, so.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, chance at a free Collector's Pack. Who knows what'll be in there?
Not bad.
Yeah.
I do have to run. It's close to midnight, but
Yeah, it's late.
good playing with y'all.
Yeah, thanks for being here, guys.
Stream is tomorrow.
Correct.
At,
There you go.
at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, PM. So join
Nice.
us for another exciting game.
Yeah. Those ones tend to have a lot of shenanigans. It's always fun. Yeah, so we'll see you there, and I'm gonna head out for the night too. So, thanks for watching. Let's see if there's somebody we can raid on over to. What do we got? What do we got? You too, man.
Good night. See you later.
Okay, well, let's check Twitch. Looks like Big K's gone. He's not live anymore. Would have sent you over to him. What else do we got? Let's look at Magic the Gathering. Modern Cube. Who else is doing Commander? Queen of Cardboard. Trying to find somebody that's just got not that many viewers. Here we go. That TCG guy. We'll go over there. Give him some BJ love. It sounds so bad every time I say it. Appreciate you guys all hanging out tonight. Yeah, B Team will be back tomorrow, and we'll be back on Saturday. If any of you guys want in on it, check it out, and we will have another Commander match going on then. So, see you guys then. Peace.